But with that being the case, though, we do also know that we would need to have another player in the backfield and knowing what they're going to do with him. And I'm talking about Najee Harris because we know that's been the big dog, the alpha in the backfield for the past 4 seasons. But contract is coming to a close sooner rather than later. So what are you doing with Najee Harris? Are you bringing him back? And if you are, at what number? Because yeah, it's about 15 is what we're hearing is the new high that guys are going for. Shout out to James Cook. And then we know 10 mil was the Ramondre Stevenson floor that was set, or at least the lower end side that was set a couple of years ago as well.
Mm-hmm. I think Najee Harris is a great running back. I think he's been very good for the Steelers. But unfortunately, I think the cost, even with that Ramondre Stevenson deal, if that was the base, I think that's still too much. His role on the offense was critical, but at the same time, it's not irreplaceable. I think the production isn't worth the cap hit. I think that there are many better alternatives out there where we can get it for a much cheaper price. I think it's a high-priced asset. Hey. We shouldn't get tied down to it. That seems like the trend in the NFL. And
this is true. Yeah.
I think with Najee Harris, $10 million wouldn't be it. I think it would be $14, $15 million. That's just a heavy commitment, especially with the position.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Wouldn't be lasting. How much longer can we expect Najee Harris to keep it up at this level? That's the question. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it makes sense. Now, at the same time, I can see why some Steelers fans would be hesitant because you don't want to be like the Titans with Derrick Henry giving up on a guy. And then he goes with the Ravens.
Yeah.
He looked phenomenal. But especially you don't want to be the Giants with the Saquon Barkley who ends up winning the Super Bowl.
They said Naj to Kansas City is over. They said Naj to LA with the Chargers, it's a wrap. That's what they saying, Dom. I'm just reporting the news, man. They said if James Cook leave Buffalo, Naj go up there to Buffalo, it could get weird. That's all they said. It could get real weird, man. Yeah.
I would be happy, for Najee if he won a Super Bowl somewhere else. He's always been good. He's always played hard. But I don't think he'd be the type of impact that a Saquon Barkley is on the Eagles. Anybody can watch Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry and know that they're on a different caliber than Najee Harris. If Najee Harris was on that caliber, I'd be all for giving him $15 million a year. But he's not. He's impressive, but he's just not on that level. So unfortunately, I just don't think he's going to be a Steeler next year.
I dig what you're saying. And trust me, man, if we're talking about Najee getting upwards of $14, $15 million, listen, we appreciate you, Najee, but you got to go, bro. You got to go hard.
It's too much.
Wish you nothing but the best. I hope you get all that money and everything works out. But we just can't give you that here, all right? But the flip side is this, though. Najee leaves. Which way do you want to go to, replenish that? I mean, we got the Nick Chubbs out there. We keep hearing about him all of a sudden popping up on the radar. We know in the draft, you got your Marion Hamptons, you got your Travion Hendersons, Caleb Johnson and company. I mean, does anybody get you, one way or the other just yet as you, start to think about, man, how I would replace Najee's production? Because 4 years, 1,000-yard rusher every year is simple to do, but not a lot of people do it for some reason.
Yeah. I think we already have a workhorse back in the building with Jaylen Warren. He had some injury issues this past season, but I think he gives you the same type of every down back type of play that Najee Harris did. So I don't think you're losing a ton with that. But I think the NFL now, it's definitely a 1-2 punch. So drafting, I think, would give us a better running back than a Nick Chubb. But it all depends on the price.
It's Nick Chubb, though.
I know, but Nick Chubb off of a knee that, basically was exploded.
And a foot, right? Knee and the foot back to back.
Yeah,
but he came back, though. He came back, though. It's Chubb, bro.
He came back, but he was not the same. And I'll never doubt Nick Chubb. He's a dog, but I'd rather go with the upside play, get somebody in the draft maybe. I'm not really 100% sure where Ashton Genty is going to land. I don't know if he'll get to that pick.
I've seen somewhere they had him dropping. I'm like, hold on now. He dropping that low?
Now,
I know we don't take running backs in the first round. Dom,
If
we
there's
don't take
one, it's
backs in the
him.
first round, but if Gentry is sitting there at 21, I'm just saying, what are we talking about, man?
He seems generational. So if
Yeah, we
he's
don't move
there,
up to get him, but he can
you
fall
got
to
to
us
take
now.
him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd love Genty, but that seems like a reach. But I'm
Okay.
all in on Jalen Warren. Think he's going to be able to fill in the void that Najee Harris is going to leave.
Okay. Okay. I can dig that then. I can definitely dig it. Well, I'm liking how we doing this thing right now, man. And I'm just telling you, y'all in the comment section, let us know, man. Seeing how y'all was rocking with the homie last time, man. I like the
Mm-hmm.
energy, man. So keep responding, keep letting us know how you feel about his takes, and hit that like button, of course. And don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. But Dom, we're gonna do this again because combine's starting up. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
we gotta start tapping into some of these draft prospects and who specifically we liking. All right.
That's
But
right.
appreciate you as always, baby.
Yes,
And
sir.
let's get it. And until next time, baby, peace.